Hello, dear students. Today we'll speak about agriculture in general. Сельское хозяйство в общем. At the last lesson, we had spoken about introduction in agriculture. We pay attention, first of all, before reading the text, to some words for the vegetables, for the fruits, and further plants also. And today, using these words, the words combination, we'll read the text. You should answer the questions. What does agriculture provide people with? What are the farm products besides food? What are the main groups of food crops? What kinds of animals are raised for food? How are natural fibers obtained? Why had the demand for natural fibers reduced? What are the raw materials besides fibers? Where are they used? You know that agriculture is a very important field in our life. Without agriculture, we haven't anything to eat, also to wear, to live. And today, let's begin speaking about it. Agriculture in general. Agriculture is the world's most important industry. It provides us with almost all our food. It also supplies materials for two other basic human needs, clothing and shelter. In addition, agriculture provides materials used in making many industrial products, such as paints and medicines. About half the world's workers are employed in agriculture, far more than in my other industry. Food is the most important farm product, but farms also provide many other products, from natural fibers to ornamental flowers and trees. Some crops are used only to feed livestock. These forage crops include alfalfa, clover, and many grasses. Forage crops are important because they make commercial livestock production possible. Farms provide almost all the world's food, including some fish and game. Most food products come from crops. The rest come from animals, especially cattle, hogs, poultry, sheep, and other livestock. The world's farmers grow about 85 major food crops. They can be divided into 8 groups. The main group is cereal grains. Grain is grown on half the world's cropland and supplies much of the nourishment in the human diet. The chief grains are barley, corn, millet, oats, rice, rye, sorghum, and wheat. Various root crops make up the second most important ground of food crops. Cereal grains root crops are grown throughout the world and are a basic food for many people. The leading root crops are potatoes, beets, and sweet potatoes. The 6 remaining groups of major food crops are pulses, which consist mainly of beans and peas, fruits and vegetables, the third oil-bearing crops such as soybeans and cocoa nuts, 4 sugar-bearing crops, especially sugarcane and sugar beets, nuts and cocoa beans, coffee and tea. Cattle, chickens, goats, hogs, sheep, turkeys, and other livestock are the main animals raised for food. Livestock are raised in every country and supply nearly all the world's meat, eggs, and milk. Farmers also raise other animals for food. For example, many farmers keep bees for honey. Farmers own fish farms raise freshwater food fish such as carp and trout and saltwater shellfish such as mussels and oysters. Natural fibers come from a variety of plants and animals raised on farms. Factories use the fibers to make fabrics, yarn, and other textile products. Cotton and flax together, with some tropical plants are the chief plant fibers. Wool, the principal animal's fibers, comes mainly from sheep but also from such animals as goats and members of the camel family. Seal fibers are obtained from the cocoons of silkworms. However, the development of synthetic fibers has reduced the demand for natural fibers in some countries. Many farms provide other raw materials for industry besides fibers. These materials include natural rubber, animal hides, which are used to make leather, and such vegetables, oils as castor oil and linseed oil. These oils are used in a variety of products, from paints to medicines. Many farmers grow tobacco, others grow ornamental flowers, trees, and shrubs. A few farmers raise such animals as foxes and minks for their fur. Now answer the questions to the text. The first question: what does agriculture provide the people with? The second question: what other farm products besides food? What are the main crops of food crops? What kinds of animals are raised for food? How are natural fibers obtained? Why has the demand for natural fibers reduced? What are the raw materials besides fibers? Where are they used? Used. Using the text, you should answer to these questions. Today we read the text about agriculture in general. And you paid attention translating the text Why do we use agriculture? Why it is so important in our life? What kind of farms do you products do you know? What main groves of food crops we plant? Do we plant? What kind of animals are raised for food in our country, also in our republic? How are natural fibers obtained and for what do we use them? Why has the demand for natural fibers reduced? And as for the materials besides of fibers, what kind of them do you know? And for what do we use them? Today we have spoken about agriculture, read the text, translated it using the words which we learned at the last lesson. And at the next lesson, we will speak about the history of agriculture. That's why you should remember and repeat the words. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.